Hi guys, how we doing? My tummy is rumbling. I did forget to have a snack for stream, but it is fine. How are we doing, chat? How are we doing? The song was removed by Mickey Down. It was. How are we doing, chat? My ears are blowing up. Are we doing good? You got the notification for once? Jesus. Jesus. I'm not religious, but... How are we doing, chat? I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. I hope you are. Today we're going to be doing some cheeky bit of Stardew Valley. Are we excited? Are we excited? Sorry, I just opened Twitter and saw Shelby with bangs. They look really good on Shelby. Anyway, chat. I was like, oh. How are we doing, chat? Have you guys had a good day? I spent today writing a script, actually. Fun fact. Because I know I've been saying this for 2 months now, but I will be posting a YouTube video. I will be! I promise. You know what, guys? Here's the thing. If I don't post a YouTube video in the next 3 weeks, I owe chat 25 subs. How does that sound? How does that sound? How does that sound? Deal? Noted? So 3 weeks from what is 3 weeks from today, actually? Hold on. If I don't announce a YouTube video. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. 3 weeks. I have till the 10th of April. Sound good? Deal? 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 Okay. Okay. Chat, I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you for the follows today, by the way. I really appreciate it. We're gonna be doing some Stardew. I love Stardew Valley. And if I do post a video, you guys owe me 25 subs each. That's also part of the deal. But yeah, I've been doing that, and I've also been like, huh? Well, what? Anyway, I've done that. I was writing a script up today, and I was also playing some Animal Crossing, I know, shocker, on my island on my Switch that I play off stream. Because I've been grinding for about a week to get a penguin for Amy on my island, and I got one today. I got Cube. So, you know what? I feel like today's been a success. Didn't tell us that part. What? What? Cube. We got Cube today. I spent about 50 Nook Mile tickets to get this one penguin. I turned down Marina to get this damn penguin. I did turn down one of the octopeople. And all I've been doing is grinding up different tasks. What? Yeah. You guys know I love Amy if I turn down an octopus in Animal Crossing. To get a damn penguin. But yeah. I hope you're all doing well. We're gonna hop on now, I think. We're gonna hop on now. We wanna hop on. Anyone who wants to play Stardew along with me, open up your penguin. Oh, penguin? Open up your Stardew. Was it a cute octopus? It was the pink one. But Amy has it on their island, so it's fine. Open up your penguin. Finally catching a Stardew stream. Let's go. How many times have we streamed Stardew? We're already 8 hours into this farm. Boop. Oh, there's all the old farms, chat. Don't look. Also, Blossom Farm is my off-stream farm that I play sometimes. That was before I got it on my Switch. And I have 30 hours in my Switch one. My hair is so fluffy today, but has no shape. It's because I just washed it. Yeah. Chat, what are the any show suggestions? I'm gonna pop you guys actually on my Stardew. You know what? I would suggest you watch... Well, I actually... Wait, why is that not coming up? Okay. Oh, it's actually not letting me put it in front of Stardew Valley. That's a bit of a pain. Watch... For real. No, for real. What season are we on? Are we on summer? This is so loud in my ear. What do I have this rooted to? Because I remember I did reroute this last stream. Sorry, chat. This is going to be a bit of tech stuff for a second. Sound. Rooting. Sound mixer. Are you rooted to my game? You're rooted to chat. Okay, that's fine. Boop. I forget what we've been doing. K-dramas. I got a K-drama on my TikTok yesterday, and I don't know what it was, but it intrigued me a bit. What were we doing last time on Stardew Valley? It's been like a week since we've played. And I have the memory of a goldfish. So we were trying to romance Haley, is what I remember. What should we do? What should we do? I was cleaning the farm, wasn't I? Guqqie's dad? Yeah, that's my dad. He just likes to be involved in streams. I can actually clear all this up. We also don't have a lot of money, is what I'm noticing. I did end up on, like, a shit thing. Haley the Beloved? Listen. Haley's a bit mean. And I'm sensitive. So I don't really appreciate it too much. I actually need to water my crops. Where's my watering can? I did go to Sprint like I was in, I'm so used to having the watering thingies. Hold on, where is it? There we go. There we go. I got a text message, guys. It's from my mom. Hey. She says hi, guys. My mom just messaged me, going, hiya, chicken. Doo-doo. Guys, my passport still hasn't come and I'm so upset. Boop, bop. Benny has mental baggage? That's so mean. But true. That's true. Boop, bop. I don't know what most of these crops are. So. I know all of these are blueberries. Oh, I should have watered these actually. Boop, bop, bop. Beep, boop, bop, beep, boop. Hashtag relatable. Listen, I personally, you know, I don't know. Guys, I think once we get, like, this farm, like, properly, like, I think once we get, like, 50 or so hours into this farm, I think we're probably going to end up starting a new farm and adding a load of mods. Or can I add a load of mods to a farm that's already, like, done? So loud. Can you guys hear the game at all, by the way? There you go. What farmland is that? Huh? We're on the standard farm, I believe. Yes, I can. Okay, we can. Okay, that's good. Have you ever played The Sims 4? Not on stream. I do have it though. I'm also scared to do a Sims 4 stream purely for the fact that I know that Sims players love to backseat. And I don't deal well with backseating unless I ask for it. So I would just be so mean that whole stream. I don't think my chat need me to be mean. I only like to be mean when it's like, you know, when there's motivations. Oh my god, my cat is dead. Hiya. Oh my god, guys, we got a spice berry. That can go straight into our, well, no, that's already gone into the foraging thing, hasn't it? Let's make you guys bigger. There we go. Still, yeah, my passport still hasn't come. And it's actually annoying me. It kind of is annoying me, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I can't give any presents to Haley, I don't think. Because she hates me. But you know, we do need to get a thing with Marnie, which we also can't give gifts to. So we're kind of in a rock and a hard place, guys. I forget what gifts Marnie likes. I'm not gonna fib. Tell the Stardew cat I say no. I won't tell Bongo you said that. Actually. Like sunflowers? That's Haley, isn't it? Yeah. I played Sims. Oh, yeah. Oh. I played Sims. That's the I'm too scared to play Sims on stream, even though it seems like a game that I would really like. But Sims players kind of scare me. They do. I'm not gonna lie. They do give me a bit of the scare. They scare me a bit. I feel like it's valid. I do feel like it's valid. Do we want to go foraging, guys? Let's do a bit of foraging, because I don't have a lot of energy. I do have the thingies, but... This. I don't know if this... I have this. In my museum. I can go drop it over, though. Marnie likes diamonds, farmer's lunch, pink cake, and pumpkin pie the most. You know what I don't understand? Why did they make Marnie's stuff? Like, I don't know how to get that stuff early game. And we need to get our friendship up with Marnie early game so we can get Lewis's jocks. You know? Granny also likes S diamonds. You mean Evelyn? Oh my god, Evelyn deserves diamonds. Evelyn, my little lovely. I would just put Evelyn in a little box and be like, oh my god. How much is this? Oh yeah, it's 6 months. I love foraging. We're gonna do some foraging, guys. Let's do some foraging. Donate to the museum. Do I have... Oh my god. That is crazy. I don't know where to put this. Rusty things over here. New reward! Oh my god. Can I have it? Bit of star fruit going. They gave it a star fruit. I don't need to go in here. Why do I go in here? Boop, bop. Gonna do a bit of foraging. What level is our foraging on currently? What is our lowest level? I feel like it's gonna be fishing. It's combat. Fishing's pretty high, actually. Mining's pretty low. We haven't done much mining, I don't think. Foraging. We can do a bit of foraging. I feel like foraging's a very important... Oh my god. Hi! Oh my god, talk to me. I wonder what Alex is doing today. He actually doesn't have a job. You know what? I actually own land, so... I own land, which is actually worth more than an ice cream shop. I said he doesn't have a job, but he's just selling ice cream, so... Technically, he does have a job. I was playing Stardew while watching you. That's why I said everyone get their Stardews out, if you want to. Or even start up a Stardew World. I saw a lot of people saying that they've been playing Stardew because of me, and I've started an addiction. You're welcome. I'm dragging you all down with me. You're all fucked. Bro. Stardew stream! Stardew stream! Sorry to hurt streams. I feel like streams have been all over the place recently, like the last like 2-3 weeks. Which is throwing me off a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Can I check these? It's been throwing me off because I like having a routine. I like having a little schedule now. I'm gonna go up and then around. But what's it called? I think Friday I'm gonna be having a late stream. Not a late stream, like at 9 p.m.-ish. It's like 2 hours after I usually start, I mean. Purely because there is like a thing I'm going to that I got asked to today, and I was like, I feel bad not going. Like a stream, let's go! Oh, I can look up here. Is there anything up here I can forage? No. No. Alright. No. I forgot we made our favorite thing on here. Did I make my favorite thing Amy? 'Cause that feels like something I would do. When is the later stream? That'll be Friday. There's nothing up here. Chat, I might as well just skip the rest of the day because I have nothing else to do. Guqqie streams, we love Guqqie. I want to make this look pretty. Oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you eating my stuff? Should I plant? I should probably plant this, shouldn't I? I'm thinking about it. And then I have this. Hold on. Do I have any, like... No. Do I have any, like... Speed grow? Do a speed grow on here. Why are you eating it? Stop eating it. Bongo! Bongo, I gotta sell that. Bongo. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this. I know it's bedtime. Bongo, it's bedtime. We're going to bed early. Bongo. Where does this go? This. Go, Bongo. And it is... What's the weather tomorrow? It is sunny all day. It's shaking. Alright, we're on day 6 now. I don't know if anything grows by day 6. I don't think we're going to be making a profit yet today. Oh, never mind. We have some, this. We just have 3, these bad boys. Which I can sell 2 of. Guys, we're making a bit of a profit today. Let's water everything. I think tomorrow is when the blueberries grow, right? If I'm not wrong. Boop, bop, beep. Beep, boop. I don't know how to do the animation cancelling on here. Hello, lovely. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Also, the reason why I'm getting hops, by the way, chat, is because there is like a little mission for, what's it called? I'm pretty sure. Where she needs a pale ale, and like the only way you can get that is with hops, and they only grow this month, I'm pretty sure. So I'm getting them now before we have to worry about them. What's Stardew because of you? Now I'm obsessed. Good. Join me in my... This isn't like a good hobby to have. I'm not gonna lie. It's not very productive. And I really should be working, but I have so many hours in Stardew Valley now. Big brain, thank you. Don't know what was big brain, but I'll take any compliment I can get. Look at him! He did a little jump! My son! My son! Don't have Stardew anymore? Get Stardew. Get Stardew. Get Stardew. I forget what these are. I'm not gonna lie. I do forget what these are. But they look a bit curious, so I am a bit curious about them. Doo-doo. Amy! Thank you for the raid! Why are you raiding me? You only went live 20 minutes ago. Are you okay? Hello, raiders! Welcome, welcome! Hello, raiders! Are you doing well? Amy was tired? Okay, okay. Amy's very tired. Not feeling well? Okay. Yeah, Amy took a big fat nap before stream. Amy was exhausted. The stream was dying too. Oh no. Stream was dying too. Aw. Poor thing. We're playing Stardew though. Hi guys. We're playing a bit of Stardew Valley. My mom is texting me. But yeah, we're playing with a Stardew Valley today, guys. How are you doing? Have you guys enjoyed, her bitrate was garbage. Aw. I hate when streams don't go according to plan. Like, when like, the, like, internet decides, no stream today. No stream today. No stream. Yippee, Stardew! I like Stardew. Stardew's my favorite. 600-ish? Oh god. I don't know if that's good. I don't know what's good bitrate. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm a bit silly with that type of thing. But yeah, if you're new here, make sure to follow, chat. I think this is the we're just chilling on a bit of Stardew today. Nice vibey time. Yeah. What year is it? We're on year 1. Summer of year 1. We're not too far in. Yeah, our romance option is all of the women. So that is the thing we're doing. What is the thingy up here? Looking for 30. I don't want to go mining. Can't give gifts to Haley yet again. It's annoying. We're starting off with Haley, romancing all the women. We're on our womanizer arc, chat. That is our arc today. Well, all of this run. But yes, follow, join us. Yes. Average is 6,000. Oh, mine's 6,200 now. That's okay. I didn't know that. Oh. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Part of me is glad that their stream didn't work, purely because I know how tired they are. Like, Star's exhausted today. So. This is Bongo. Didn't really look good. I mean, personally, I think they look all adult. But I'm biased. You know, I know that they weren't, like... Because they took, like, a nap today while I was working. And then they were like, oh, wake me up in an hour. And I tried to, and it took me an hour and a half to get them up. Because they are terrible to get out of bed. They snoozing. But yeah, no. I'm gonna chop some trees down just for some wood. So what, Amy? Oh, Haley, she's lovely. Haley's mean. What do you mean? Haley's been mean to me. Haley stare. Beam, boom. Yeah. Jeff, if you play Stardew Valley, who's your natural, like, romance option? Like, who do you usually default to? Or who was the last person that you romanced? Because usually I'll go with Leah or what's it called? What I forget his name? Sam. Sebastian, of course. The wizard. Can you romance the wizard? Abigail. You know, I'm not surprised there's a lot of Abigails in chat. There's a mod. I see. What do you call it? Shelby was telling me about, there's a mod that, like, gets rid of, what's it called? there's a mod that gets rid of Harvey's mustache. Which makes me giggle. Because the mustache is terrible. I'm so sorry. If you like Harvey, I hate his mustache. It's mod for everything. Stardew is so true. It's such like a it's such a moddable game. I hate the mustache so much. It is so ugly. I feel bad saying that, but it is. Why'd I go in here? I was going to go in this chest, then do a little cheeky bum. We have a good amount of stuff here. The reason I'm keeping the 5 strawberries is to make 5 strawberry seeds when we get our... this. Why is he just standing? Who? I go with Elliot. I was gonna go with Elliot originally in my first ever playthrough, but he was a bit rude to me, so I just decided not to. Well, I think I'm gonna run out of energy. I can just eat one of these. I might as well also sleep early today, because I can't really gift anyone anything. Yeah, I can't gift anyone anything, so there's no point. I kind of want to speed run through the first year. Not speed run, but like, you know. Oh. Those are my boundaries, yes. I may just sleep. Maybe. Because I've watered everything. I'm kind of just waiting for my stuff to grow. I just realized I didn't go to the saleswoman yesterday. But it's fine, because I didn't have enough to buy anything anyway. No, let's sell some fish. Just so we can have some money for tomorrow, because I might go see the lady. I'll go see the lady, chat. Why have I not sold any of these? God damn. Why have I saved like 2 of every fish? I'll sell all these. Alrighty. Sleepy time. Now it's only 3 PM, but sleepy time. Oh, foraging. Nice. Standing there, not doing anything. Yeah, no, it's my dad. Don't worry about it. He likes to chill on stream. He's just chilling here, Chad. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He also doesn't like to be acknowledged. So. Baked fish. Oh my god, if only I had a kitchen. Okay. Things are still growing. It's fine. What the fuck is this? Oh, these are sunflowers! I'm dumb. I realized it. Haley. I can gift Haley. Should I? These will take only like a day more, I'm pretty sure. It's gonna take one more day to do. We need Danny DeVito emote. Is there any Danny DeVito like BTTV emotes? Because we can just grab one of those. Your father looks so familiar. He gets that a lot. He does get that quite a lot. Only Dwayne. I think I know your father. A lot of people do know my dad. He kind of gets around, you know? He's a very sociable man. He's very extroverted. On Switch? Wait, what is? Stardew Valley? Stardew Valley is pretty much every platform. Yeah, it is, yeah. It's very, like, yeah. Very good. I like it a lot. I really like Stardew Valley on the Switch. I don't know if that's, like, a controversial thing, because a lot of people don't like Switch, like, games. Like, the way they're, like, the controls are, but I prefer the Switch, I think. That might be because I'm used to the Switch more. But... what I found myself doing? What I found myself doing recently is using the controls for Stardew Valley in Animal Crossing. Which which is like annoying. And then I also do it in Minecraft as well. I'm like, oh yeah, I can just do this. And I'm like, oh shit, wait. I need to upgrade my pickaxe, but I don't have enough money. Oh my god. Or forget about it. Or a bit clay or... Huh. On Switch? Yeah, it's a lot nicer. Oh, I always yell at I hate it. Lady in the van! I take this. Mine. Yeah. Okay, do you have anything that I want? You sell burst seeds a lot, so I'm not really too... Poppy! I need that. But I can just grow one of those, right? I need this for the community center, but I can just grow it. None of these things are necessarily things that I need. I guess I don't Switch by birth on PC. The thing is, the reason I prefer on Switch is because I have to set up my whole PC just to play Stardew Valley, and I like just sitting with my girlfriend and playing Stardew Valley. I think that's also why I prefer Switch games. Guqqie curious. For ARG, you changed the code on Minecraft to make the whole bit unlocking into simulation. Yeah, I did. I did it. I changed all the coding stuff for Minecraft when I did my ARG. Fun fact. So I do know how to code a bit in Minecraft. School of Fitness, and thank you. You know, there's no point in me getting the waste of my money. I gotta go chat to thingy though. One of my close friends has recently been diagnosed with PCOS, and I said to them that you had it, and I was going to find the VOD where you spoke about PCOS. I think it's up on YouTube. I don't think it's titled as such, but you know, PCOS sucks. And it's rare to get diagnosed in younger people. Because when I got diagnosed, she was like, I thought you were gonna be like in your 40s, and I was like, no. PCOS is polycystic ovary syndrome. I'm pretty sure that's what it is stands for. It's like, it basically, whenever I talk about it, I don't know why. I'm always, when I'm on stream, like, when people ask me about it, I was like, oh yeah, my ovaries are fucked up. But it's more than that, obviously. I don't know if people are actually interested in knowing what PCOS is. Because I know a lot of people also just don't like talking about the female reproductive system. Really? You know, it basically means, like, poly means multiple, obviously, and cysts, polycystic. So, like, multiple cysts. So, like, little tiny cysts on your ovaries. That's basically what it means. And they can just inflame randomly, which is lovely. And then it also can get in the way of you having kids, which most people still have kids, but it just makes it more, a bit harder to do. And there's a higher risk of, like, miscarriage. Also, what is it called? Heavier periods, and your cycles are not really what's it called? Cycles are a bit more random. Like, for example, I don't know, this isn't really TMI because I don't mind talking about it, and if you think this is TMI, fuck yourself. I've not had my period in 3 months. That's how, like, I have it really bad. But it can, I've gone 9 months without having my period before. And I kept on getting asked by doctors, are you pregnant? And I'm like, no. No. So. It's a bit curious, it is. It's very upsetting because it also, took me 2.5 years to get diagnosed because my doctor didn't know shit about it. And I knew I had PCOS for months beforehand. It's a bit annoying. There's a lot of things, especially for, like, AFAB people, the medical system is shit. Because, like, they're like, oh no, yeah, like, it's like, it doesn't matter. You know? Did you explain to him why you're not pregnant? Because I was, like, 17, and I was like, guys, I actually, like, I've never had a boyfriend in my life. And I remember the first time my period started being, like, irregular was, like, when I was, like, 14, 15. And I got mine when I was, like, I started when I was 13. As, like, it got, like, really regular and it was, like, 14, 15. And it was around the time when I started hanging around with, with a boy. Not in, like, a romantic setting. But we were, like, friends. And my mother assumed, and she was like, why have you not, are you with this boy? And I'm like, no. I was like, I don't even like this boy. I hate him. He's weird. He stalked me. That's another topic. You know, I remember being 15 and in a hospital because I was in a hospital for another reason. And the, oh, passing through. Don't let's go to the train. I remember the, what's it called? The doctor making me take a pregnancy test when I was like 15. And the reason I was in the doctor's, like I was in a hospital, was because I got like a thing on my thumb. Yo! Welcome, Raiders. Hello, Jiffy. Thank you so much for the raid, lovely. I'm sorry if I said your name wrong. I don't know if it's Giffy or Jiffy. Thank you so much. We're talking about ovaries and women's issues. So if you're interested in that, stick around. I know a lot of people don't like talking about it, but I wanna be a place where people can feel like it's okay to talk about this stuff, because I hate that there is a shame around it. Oh, there's nothing for me. You're actually just, you know, get me in, get me in. That's just a waste. Well, I thought there was gonna be like some drops, which would have been nice. You know, I was in the hospital because I got like I had to get like what was it called? Yo, Carol, thanks so much for the sub, lovely. Thanks for the gifted sub.
A tier 1 sub to Amesies_Beanie. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Thank you, lovely. What's this game? It's Stardew Valley. But yeah, no, there was like, I remember taking this pregnancy test at 15 in a hospital, and I was like, I know I'm not pregnant. So, and I always had really heavy, like, periods. Which sucked. And like to the point where I would miss school, and I also lost my first job because they fired me because of it. Even though I had doctor's notes, which was very illegal. But you know what? It was at the start of COVID, and I didn't want to work through COVID. And the thing is, right? So I missed like I would miss a few days of work. Like I'd miss a day or so work a month. And it was annoying because I couldn't really plan around it because I didn't know when I would get my period. And I would always have a doctor's note and like, hey, because I also wasn't diagnosed with PCOS at the time. But I was like, hey, I have this doctor's note that I am literally seeing doctors about these issues. Please be patient with me. And then I remember I got fired and they used it as an excuse. Even though it was like, I've talked about this on stream before. Like there was like I had a bad manager who like I did not get along with. And I think he was the reason why I got fired. But the reason why it wasn't illegal was because it was still in my... it was like a week until I was there 6 months. And within that 6 months in my contract, it said they could drop me... They could fire me without reason. So technically it wasn't illegal, but if it was a week more, it would have been illegal. And it was the week that COVID started. So I was able to say, I lost my job because of COVID. And I got paid through COVID, and it was great. So I was able to say that, and it was nice. So karma on them, I didn't have to work in retail through COVID. I really respect retail workers who have to work through COVID, though. I'm gonna actually cut down all these trees. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah. You know, it was really annoying. I didn't like the job anyway, and I was planning on quitting. Like, the month after. It was fine. I'm gonna cut down this. But you know. It is a bit annoying. There is medication you can take. Like, you can take, like, the pill to help PCOS, and apparently it helps it a lot. Well, I can't take the pill. Because, like, the pill is, like, what you take as well, like, if you don't want to get pregnant. I can't take the pill because I have breast cancer in my family. So, it enhances that. And I personally don't want to enhance that gene. So, I'm not taking that. I am taking a different medication called metformin, which is supposed to help with your cycle, and usually it does. But at the start of January, I forgot my meds at home. And it took like 3 weeks to deliver here. So I was off my meds for 3 weeks. And my body's still getting used to being on the meds again. So it does take a few months to kind of like fix. It's annoying though. But it only helps cycles. It doesn't help like... I'm on like very intense painkillers when I get my period and stuff. And it's like, it's a pain. It's a pain. My mom takes metformin. It's very common. It's very common. It's for other things as well. But also, PCOS does mess up your hormones imbalance. Like, I have more testosterone in my body. Which means I sometimes get, like, bits of hair down my face, like facial hair. But I can just, like, you can either, like, wax it off or shave it off or get it lasered off. I'm currently saving up money on the side to get it lasered off. Because it causes me so much, like... What was this? Greetings. Is there information? Oh, nice. Okay, thank you. I'd have to water. Guys, do we want to go do a cheeky bit of mining while it's raining? I'm down to do a bit of mining if you are chatters. I know we've done I remember in game we've done a bit of fishing, so. We do want this, so I'm going bam, bam, bam. There we go. We're off. We yearn for the mines. Say urgent chat, so true. I hate that people, whenever they hear the word the pill, they're like, oh my god, so you're like active? I'm like, no. A lot of people do take it as well to help, like, periods. It's usually what people are prescribed when they have really bad periods. Yeah. What's active mean? Am I sexual? I'm too asexual for this. I'm also asexual, so you're good. That is also why all, like, the pregnancy stuff made me so weird. Felt weird because I was like... Hello, little fellas. Oh, fuck's sake. He's gone. I want to get this guy before he turns into a cocoon. 1, 2... Can I click this? Oh! Small glow ring. Nice. Come back! Okay, never mind. Bye. And I have a glow ring. Yay! It shouldn't be shameful to talk about this. I agree! It's really annoying. Because, like, why is it shameful to talk about women's medical issues? You know, PCOS, it's a very... The thing is, PCOS is a very, common thing. It's just very undiagnosed. And the thing is, all it usually takes to diagnose it is, like, a few blood tests and a... What is it called? A MRI? Not MRI. What do pregnant women get when they're scanning for a baby? Ultrasound. That's all. The thing is, I was with a doctor for years, and it was like, yo, thank you for the gifted sub, creature.
L0L gifted a tier 1 sub to Maya_0
Yo, thank you, lovely.
TCH. They have given 12 gift subs in the channel.
I'm very open about PCOS stuff as well, because I don't want, the thing is, people with periods are under the impression if they have a bad period, it's just something they have to deal with. Which partially is true, but also there is a lot of things that can help that, and there's reasons for that too. You know, I had a male doctor for about 2.5 years, 2 years. And, he, didn't officially, I'm so bad at this. He didn't officially diagnose me with PCOS. Because I remember I did a lot of blood tests over, like, a few years. And you could very clearly see, like, that my hormones were very out of balance. And he would say that. He'd be like, oh, you know, your hormones are out of balance. We actually don't know what this is. And I remember he turned to me one day and he was like, what do you think you have? And I'm like, I think I have PCOS. And the only reason I thought that was because my mother's hairdresser has PCOS. And she was like, yeah, no, that actually matches up with a lot of this stuff. And then he was like, oh, yeah, maybe you do. And then I recently, I think August, in the summertime-ish, I got referred to a different doctor because she, like, joined the, whatever, like, department it was. Like, she moved to that department. And she was taking on, like, one of his patients. And she was looking through a lot of the notes. And she noticed how a lot of them, including mine, were, like, really, like... It was very clear that we had PCOS. And he just didn't diagnose us properly. So she got me a scan and another blood test. And within, like, 2-3 months, she had me diagnosed officially. Because I was also fighting for my meds, by the way, chat. I never really talked about this. But because I wasn't officially I wasn't, like, diagnosed, like, properly or officially, I had to, like, go to a different GP and, like, state my case for why I needed to be on my medication. And, like, I need to be like, hey, can you please put me on this medication? Because I've been, like, he would give me medication for, like, 3 months at a time. Like, oh, yeah, here's 3 months of it. And then I'd obviously run out of it. And I'd be like, hey, can I actually get more? And then the doctor would be like, no, you don't actually have a prescription for it. And I would have to, like, pay more money to get a prescription for medication that I needed. And it was all really messed up. So. But now that I am actually diagnosed, my mom can just go to the doctors and be like, hey, I need to pick up medication for Guqqie. And they're like, oh, yeah, no, here's another 6 months of it. And it's like, great. But, that's so fucked up. Yeah. But yeah, it's just annoying because it's very it's under, like, looked. It's very overlooked. That's the word. A lot of AFAB people's, like, medical issues are. Oh, I'm so low. I'm actually very low. Another field special icon. But it's really sad because I can't take a lot of medication that I need for PCOS because of like the breast cancer thing in my family. So sadly, a lot of the time I will just have, like, a lot of my life I will just have to deal with it. But there is ways, like, you can, like, do different diets and, like, fix, like, I shouldn't have caffeine. Like, I shouldn't have caffeine. So usually when I have coffee, I have decaf. I shouldn't drink the amount of Coca-Cola that I do because of the amount of caffeine that's in it. But I've been, like, I'm going to be going on a health kick soon. Like, in the next, like, week or so. So I'm, like, getting rid of all the Coca-Cola that I have in my fridge. I'm just not going to get it in again. But yeah, no. Fun fact, if you do have ovary issues, caffeine does fuel a lot of it. Which isn't spoken about. I had to find out from, like, I was on, like, this woman's blog from, like, there's this woman and she does, like, I need to find the actual blog because then I can, like, show chat it. But she, like, put in a load of foods that help with it. Like, help, like, deal with PCOS and stuff like that. And it's really nice. Oh my god, I have so many. 2 to 5. I take. Wait. I had the same issue with acid reflux and they wouldn't diagnose me when it was obvious. That's the thing. It's like, dude, when it's like very obviously what it is and you won't give the person the diagnosis, it's like, what are you doing? What are you here for? What is your job, actually? I love Pepsi, though. Does Pepsi have as much caffeine as Coke? Out of curiosity. Schools need teachers and stuff. They should. In my humble opinion. Okay. In my humble opinion. There should be a test here, right? I believe that home ec should be a actual, like, subject that is taught in school. That isn't mandatory. And they should expand the curriculum a bit more. And I also hate the fact that people assume that home economics is a woman's subject. Because it literally just teaches you how to live. It teaches you how to like, diet properly and stuff like that. Like, stuff you need to keep in your, like, family. If you're, like, having a family, what stuff you should, like, account for. And, like, a lot of financial stuff. Over here it is. I think it should be everywhere. The bat in here. I don't know what this is. Why is it shining? Oh, it's the guys. Yeah. Finding that too. Where are the there we go. There's 5 p.m. So it always scared me. How close is your period education? The only period education I got in school was when I would have been 11 or 12 in school, and we got to see slideshow. When I got my period for the first time, I thought I was dying. I got so scared. Because, like, I was always told growing up, it was like, oh, if you're ever going to the toilet and there is, like, in your, like, dropping? In your, like, you know, when you go to the bathroom, if there's ever blood there, call a doctor. That's always what I was told. So me at age 13, going to the bathroom, and then suddenly seeing blood on a tissue paper, I screamed bloody murder. And my mom rushed in, being like, are you okay? And I was like, there's blood everywhere. And I was like, I'm so scared. It's like, I'm gonna die. It's probably like, I'm probably like have cancer or something like that. My mom's like, no. Mom's like, no, you're fine. This is natural. I was like, there's nothing natural about this. So. There is not enough, education. And it's also not openly spoken about enough. And for some reason, I hate that, like, movies and, like, stuff have made the stigma that, like, guys, we have to sit down and have the talk. Why make it a big deal? Why make it awkward for the child with that energy? Why not just sit down with the child and be like, hey, this is how your body's probably going to work. It's going to work for the rest of your life, by the way. Not to scare you, but this is natural, and it is a thing that every person with a uterus goes through. It shouldn't be a thing that is like, you feel awkward talking about your parents with, because your parents should be the person you go to the first with it. You know what I mean? Oh, hello. Right? Because, like, the first person I had to go to was my mom, and there shouldn't have been, like, a shame in it. I know a lot of people get shame with it because of gender stuff, which I completely understand. You don't worry about it. Like, I know a few people that do feel uncomfortable talking about this stuff because they don't feel comfortable in their body, which I'm like, that's fair enough. But I wish it was more, like, openly spoken about to make it less of, like, you know. It should be less hard to talk about with people. It's fair. It's fair. If you feel awkward talking about this stuff because of gender stuff, that is completely valid. I hope you know. Like, this isn't me, like, shitting on you. I'm talking about how parents approach it to make it feel more than it actually is. Like, more, like, awkward than it really should be. Me giving parenting advice, guys. There you go. Yeah, that's 100% valid. Exactly. I know so many people that have, like, get, like, dysphoria around, like, period stuff. That's the right wording, isn't it? Oh, cheeky. I am going to... What should I drop? I'm gonna drop this for a second to open up... Okay, I actually can't do that. Which is a bit awkward. What I am gonna do is that. There we go. Nice! We got down, like, 10 floors. And we have enough time... Is this open? Not open. Parenting advice with Guqqie. So true. Listen. It just, the thing is, what upsets me about it is it makes talking about, like, PCOS or, like any issues, like endometriosis or anything like that's ovary issue, isn't it? Any issues like that, it makes it harder to talk about because you make it hard to talk about from the beginning. I was in a camper when I got mine. I had just gotten back from a trip with my family. And it was like I'm pretty sure, because has anyone ever noticed, right? Usually planes will bring on a period because of the pressure. So obviously that's what happened with my one. Like, it got brought on because of the plane pressure, because I got, like, the following, like, that day. And I shit myself. I'm gonna put this away. So usually when I'm, like, due my period and if I'm about to fly, that's how my brain will be like, oh, I'm probably gonna get it. Because I'm about to fly. These period pants that are, like, boxer shorts. That's actually cool. I've started to wear... Yeah. Oh, yes! There we go. Hold on. We can flirt with Haley. Hiya! It should be... in the corner downstairs. With the... where the... So imagine this is the room. In that corner. That's, like, with the TV. Or the size of the TV. I love not knowing my lesson. Okay, 10. We got 10 more. Cheeky. 2. And then, you know, I can just get rid of this and put it forward. Yeah. If you get dysphoria with period stuff, that is completely valid. I hope you know. I know it's like a very hard thing for a lot of people to talk about. But I do want my like community to be a place where you feel comfortable talking about it, because there is no judgment here at all. Like, stream setup tour when? This is my shelf. What the hell? Just joined. Welcome, lovely. Hello, hello. Let's see. I need to water this stuff, and then we're gonna go and give Haley a flower. And just a shelf. It is just a shelf, guys. Don't worry about it. You describing stuff where it is for me? Just joined. We're talking about periods. This is great. Yeah, no, I want to be openly talking about periods. It's not an awkward thing. A lot of the population get them. I'd say a good chunk of them do. And it is very underspoken about. Like, there is a stigma against it, and it really annoys me. That, like, people are like, oh my god, don't talk about this publicly. I'm like, why? There are so many young people that don't have an outlet to talk about this stuff with as well. Because, like, if you have an issue with period stuff, like, if you're having an issue, right? If, like, something is going on, there is an awkwardness to talk about it with someone, because you're like, oh no, it's like, it's a period. And I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. They're making it awkward. Wish I didn't get them, though. That's fair enough. You see, I'm on the opposite end at the moment, because I've not gotten mine in 3 months. So I'm like, I remember not getting them I didn't get them for like 9 months at a time. And I was in excruciating pain the whole time. So it does, when it gets to a certain point, the pain when you don't get them is so bad. And then the second you get them, it is terrible. Even worse. Thank you for talking about this, Guqqie, of course. I know it's been basically the whole stream, but it's something that I'm very passionate about talking about, because there is a very big stigma against it when there shouldn't be. Because I feel like schools and like adults make it a very big deal and then only talk about it briefly, and I'm like, dude, you should be giving these kids as much information as possible. Also, it shouldn't be restricted to one gender learning about periods. It should be all genders learning about periods. So it makes it less awkward, in my opinion. It shouldn't be sectioned off. Guys should know about periods as well. I'm so, like, I don't care. I know some people are like, no, it's just, no. But I'm like, I feel like they should know. Because if there's like a 12-year-old boy learning about periods, they're going to have a bit more respect for women. Because they're going to be like, you know what, you bleed once a month. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe I won't be a misogynist. Started off early. There's too much misogyny. Anyways. Why split up sex ed? I remember it made me feel more awkward. It made me feel more awkward being split from, like, the guys in my class. And then it also gives the narrative that, like, it puts more focus on it, I feel. Which sucks. Because I know there's... Yo! Marco! Thanks so much for the raid, lovely. You're coming in when we're talking about periods. So, welcome, welcome. I'm giving you guys warnings in case you don't like talking about that stuff, so you can dip if you'd like to. But we're just having an open discussion about it because it is very under chatted about. It's not very spoken about. Which annoys me. Boop. What am I looking at? Here. Beep boop. We can complete this! Oh no, we can't, because I don't have these. We had a good stream though, lovely. I hate how dudes say cramps don't hurt. Try getting kicked in the balls. Okay, try getting kicked in the balls, right? For like 3 to like 8 days, because they do range. Mine range quite a lot. Well, they're actually usually upwards of 5 days. For 5 days a month. While bleeding the whole time. It's lovely. It is, actually. Oh, no. It's actually really nice. No, it is really nice. While also being in the worst mood ever, because it does fuck up your mood. Because you feel just shitty and gross all the time. And it also messes with your hormones, which makes you... Which is why people one of my least favorite comments, right? I'm gonna talk about this now. Is when, like, a guy sees a girl... Like, not even girl. When a guy... I'm not gonna... I hate using the word guy and girl because it, like, also excludes people who don't go by those slots. AFAB people. People with uteri. Uteri havers. That's the term we're using. Uteri havers. When they're like, oh my god, you must be on your period. Well, it's actually a high probability that you would be. Because it does happen quite often. I was like, why are you pointing this out? You know what? When guys point out, it makes me want to kick you in the balls. I'm not gonna lie. It does. I'm like, oh, you really want to be kicked in the balls right now? You must want to. You're begging for it. You must be. Because there's no other reason why you say that. It also just makes you feel like, man, they really don't understand. One of my favorite videos I see is when you see guys, like grown-ass men, in like because sometimes like there are people who have like the cramp machine thingies, like the cramp things, right? Like what are they called? The simulators. And you see these grown-ass men with them on, and they are nearly crying in pain. They're like heaving over and like shaking, and I'm like, yeah, no, imagine that. Because I did that. I did one of those. I, like, used the simulator to see which one I was at. My pain that I get is a 10 upwards. Every month. When I do get them. But it's so funny because, like, they get so, like... They're like, oh god, never mind. Oh god, that's my favorite thing. Of course. It's bottom line. Okay. What was I doing? I think, personally, they should do, if they're gonna do, like, the sex... That's a lot? Are you okay? Am I okay? I've had the exact same pain, like, from upwards of, like, since I was, like, 13, so I'm very much used to it. Yeah. Just a mere tickle. They should do, if they're gonna do, like, the whole sex ed classes, right? They should do, if they want to separate it, right? They should do a second sex ed class for guys where they bring in the simulator. They should. They should. Because then I feel like, you know... But don't tell them, obviously. Don't be like, oh yeah, we're bringing the simulator today so they can skip out. Be like, oh yeah, no, it's normal in class. They pull out the simulator and it's like, okay. Because then I feel like, as well, from an early age, like 16, 15, 16, they'll be like, okay, never mind. I do have a bit more respect for that. I do have a bit more respect. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I feel like, obviously parents would sign off on it, but I feel like it's a very good education tool. And they should know. Maybe I shouldn't be misogynistic. They get out of that sex ed class and like, I respect women. They're like, never mind. Ooh. Maybe women good. Yo, thank you so much for the prime, rat of sadness. I hope you're happy soon. Me? Women are lovely. I respect their pain. Man. Maybe I should become a sex ed teacher. Maybe, you know, if streaming doesn't work out, I'm gonna become a sex ed teacher, chat. And I'm gonna get one of those simulators. And I'm gonna do one of those courses that you go around to different schools. And like, do you ever like have those like, oh yeah, you're gonna miss this class because you go into this course for like 2 classes or something like that? I'll do one of those. And I'll be like, oh guys, any volunteers to use a simulator? And then you know, I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like that's a fairly smart thing. Whoop. Bum. Doo doo. Bum. It's very normal to have blood clumps. Yeah, it's scary also. It is just a scary thing. I hate it. Oh. Oh, guys, we're getting close. We are getting a bit close. 9 a.m.? Okay. Fair enough. I realize we've been talking about this for like over an hour. But I'm glad we spoke about it. Just say any volunteers and don't tell them. Yeah, but like any volunteers that are above the age of 18. Because I do feel like it probably is a bit illegal. Like, oh yeah, any volunteers above the age of 18. Who are male. That don't have a uterusless people. There you go. They call me... That's how it feels, wait. You sneeze and you're like, did I just share out an organ? That is so true! I've done that! I'm like... Also, another thing, I won't go too much into this, but because I know a lot of people don't like talking about it. But, period shit suck. They do. Moving on. They do suck. They do suck. I hate them. Cause, goddamn. Usually that's how, cause I'll get the worst one. I love how the whole child's like, yeah. I usually get them really bad the day before I get my period, so that's how I usually tell. It's the worst. Rain. It's like a river. I don't know about you. It's like a fucking war zone. It is like a fucking war zone. Standing up in class. I remember being in science class, and in science class we had like stools to sit on instead of actual seats, and they were like a lighter wood than normal seating. And I wore to school, I used to wear like thick tights, and like we had like thick skirts for our uniforms, right? And I remember vividly sitting up in this class and my whole stool on the way out being just red. And like no one caught it, but like I remember just feeling such a deep shame. And it fucking sucks because I'm like, man, it's the way my body works. Why should I be ashamed of it? You know what I mean? It does suck a bit. And I feel like it's very societal shame that is put on it. Because a lot of people were raised to have shame, like to keep it, it's a private thing. But I'm like, no. If it helps other people be more open about it, I'm gonna be more open about it. Definitely. My worst nightmare, it does suck. It does suck. And then from then on, I always wore, I always had tissue paper on me, like in my pockets in case it ever happened to anyone else. Because I also am very prepared going out, like anywhere. I bring like, for even other people as well who have like uteruses, I always bring like extra pads. I always have like tissues and stuff in case anyone needs it. That would just be me being an overprepared person. But, like, my worst fear is someone like feeling like that shame that you can feel in terrible mood swings. I like just get really depressed before mine. I tend to, and then cry. I just sob. I get really teary and like really sad. And bless Amy, because like I'll just start crying over nothing, and Amy be like, "Okay." Like I'll just start sobbing. I'm like, But I don't know why that again has shame to it. Like, why is that like a thing that men are like, oh my god, women on their periods, they get so sad. Okay. It is literally something that we can't control. Do you think women would choose to be like that? Or like people with uteruses would choose to be like that? Do you think we choose this? No! If I had it my way, I would not have to deal with this. I remember my sibling used to make jokes being like, why don't you just sell your uterus? And I'm like, no one would buy it. It's fucked up. I've always had the contemplation like, I could make money from my uterus. What if I just sell it? Because then I won't have to deal with it. I don't plan to have kids. Even if I did plan, I never planned to have kids. Personally, it was just never something for me. But if I do ever want kids, I always planned, I was like, okay, I'm going to adopt. Because one, I don't want to pass my mentally ill genes onto a child. Also, there's other medical issues in my family that I would not want to pass on. Two, like my body's really fucked up already, but like my uterus is already fucked up. So I don't want to get attached and then like lose it, because there's a higher chance for me to lose it. Also, I wouldn't expect my partner to go through childbirth if they didn't want to. So I would just adopt. What was I doing? I was getting a sunflower. What has Norm said? I can't wait to eject it out of my body. No, yeah. My goal in life is to just, like, you know, shoot a baby out of me. Because that sounds so appealing to me. That sounds like the most fun thing ever. And I know some like people do want to do that, and some people are like, oh, I want to. Guys, hold on. I can't open this jar. I'll open it for you. I'm strong. Hey girl. Hey girl. I am actually pretty strong. Hey, it's you, it's you, Guqqie, right? I literally was in your kitchen. I am pretty strong, yeah. Great, then you shouldn't have any problem opening this jar for me. Yeah. Watch me fuck it up. Open it, guys. Hey, you did it! You're stronger than you look. Oh my god, she loves me. Oh my god, we're actually gonna get married. Yes. Thanks! Was that it? Did I just have to open a jar for her? See, Alex, I actually opened a jar. I don't think you could. Hey guys, my favorite thing. You're welcome. No, not up another heart. Yeah, okay. She's literally in love with me, guys. It's okay. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I know some people really do want to have kids and like have like the maternal instincts, like want to bear your own child. I get that. I respect that. Personally, I don't. And I feel like there shouldn't be like there shouldn't I know there's a lot of people like, wait, you don't want to have your own kids? No. No. There is already a lot of kids in like the system. So why not give one of those kids a home? Because then it's a win-win. You know? Then it's a win-win. The system's overran with kids. Like, why would you not? You know? I'm just saying. It's a win-win. The kid gets a nice home. I don't, like, potentially lose a child because my uterus is fucked up. And also, the child doesn't get my, like, bad genes. And my family's bad genes. Like, for, like, medical stuff. You know? Forgot what I was doing. I may foster, don't have kids. I have 2 family members who have fostered kids. It's and like it's a nice thing in my opinion. I think like if you want to have kids but you don't want to bear your own kids, I think there is definitely really good other options. I do know I think it might be harder for correct me if I'm wrong, for queer relationships to foster and like adopt kids. I think it is a bit harder because there is still people being like, a child needs a mother and a father. Well, fuck you. Why not 2 parental figures that will love them anyway, regardless of gender? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why do you care? Actually, he needs a mom and a dad. Okay, but what if we don't know our genders? What if we could be either? Yo, thank you for the pound.
Hi, Guqqie.
Hi.
I'm sorry for changing the whole stream topic to PCOS and periods.
You're
Sorry,
good.
Less than 33.
You're good. I don't mind. I like talking about it. The system really says normal and none for kids. I hate that it's a normal thing though. Like quote unquote normal. What does normal mean, sis? I think it's gone to a point now where this shit shouldn't matter. There are other issues in the world. And there should be priorities to getting kids in actual safe households. No, it means like social normal. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. And the emojis on the stream screen. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Actually, the child needs a father and a mother. Actually, there needs to be an equal amount of testosterone and estrogen in the household, otherwise the child is not allowed to enter. I actually have more testosterone in my body because of PCOS, so technically we do tick those boxes. Technically. Me too, amen! Amen, guys! It's fucked. Italy, homo parents are seen as parents. It's sad because it shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a thing that, like, regardless of, like, who you love, I think a child should be, the priority should be getting a child into a safe household. In my humble opinion. Guys, I should just fix the whole system. I should just turn around and be like, guys, did I water these yesterday? I should just rewrite the whole system. You know? Would be a bit funny. Oh wait, hold on. I got one of these bad boys. I now just need I need this. What's your opinion on binders? I think they're great. If you feel more comfortable wearing a binder, go ahead and get one. I would very much suggest it. Just please safely use it. Please be safe using it. If it hurts you at all, try, like, maybe try, you know, do what works for you. Just do not, like, don't, like, you know, be careful with them. Because you know your limits with them. Sports bras also help. I hadn't worn a sports bra until the other day because I'm getting into like fitness stuff now. So I got myself like a sports bra. My chest got so fucking flat. I got jump scared. Because I do have a pretty big, you know. I'm not flat. So putting on a sports bra and then suddenly they were gone. I didn't know they did that. And I got scared. I was like, where'd they go? Where'd they go, guys? And you know what? That made me realize that I do like having a bit of curve there. The more you know. The more you know. I'm going to donate my binder because I don't need it as much anymore. That's good. I know people that wear binders that like. The thing is, right? Here's my 2 cents on it. I knew someone who wanted to get a binder, but wasn't like sure if they were allowed to get a binder, right? Because binders are very much like tied into like gender stuff, right? So it's like if you have a chest and it makes you feel dysphoric, you put on the binder and stuff like that, right? But like if you just have body dysmorphia in general, and you feel like you need a binder, get one. Because there's no harm in trying one and seeing if you feel more comfortable with it. You don't wear one for any reason. Exactly. I know people who wear binders for completely different reasons. I was contemplating getting a binder a while back because, with my gender stuff, I don't know what the fuck is going on, right? I'm just chilling. I'm just me, right? And I was like, oh, maybe you should try a binder to see if, like, I figure out something about myself. And wearing the sports bra made me realize that I don't need a binder. It's... Because a lot of people associate a lot of... Is it this one? I forget which one I'm going for right now. It's down here, right? Does Amy bind? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, Amy does bind. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure, but I didn't know if Amy was public with it. Amy is public with it, yeah. I think a lot of people bind. Just be very safe with it. If you can't afford a binder, I'm pretty sure that sports bras are a good alternative as well. But just please be safe with it. Don't like, what's it called? Don't unsafely use it. If it's hurting your ribs or anything like that, just, like, use it less. Know what's going on to describe gender is so relatable. It's the thing is, right? It also in my head. Luau, wait, hold on. Is that the beach thing? It's the thing where I need this. I need a thingy, right? Hold on. What was it? Sometimes gender is so confusing. It is like. With gender stuff, as long as you're comfortable in yourself, and like if you don't want to label and you feel comfortable in yourself, that's fine. I feel like society shouldn't split it because it makes it harder for a lot of people. I definitely had a sturgeon, right? You know, let's use I'm gonna use this bream. Why not? I'm gonna regret that, but I know. What's in my chest? So I need something gold quality, but I don't have any gold quality things yet. Use the bream. Screw it. Yeah, as long as I'm still alive, lovely. You know, I feel like it's very the thing is, right? If you're comfortable in yourself and you don't have a label, that's fine. If you find a label that you're comfortable with, that's also fine. I feel like people should care less about other people's shit. People shouldn't care about what pronouns you use, if that makes sense. Like, people shouldn't have such, like, a harsh judgment on it. In a way that it's like, oh, Raid, thank you for the raid. Well done. Aobin, thank you so much for the raid. People like to insert their opinions on other people's stuff. And I'm like, dude, shut up. They're not your pronouns. You shouldn't care. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a bream in. I'm ready to go. I'm just gonna... Wait, no. Shop. I feel like I said that very harshly, but I think chat get what I mean when I say that. I was doing a survey and asked my gender and sexuality. And I was like, good question. I wish I knew. Like that one song. I wish I knew. Like, I feel like people give their opinions too much in a negative form when it's to do with someone's identity. If someone identifies a certain way and it doesn't affect you, just shut up. And I hate the whole thing is like, I don't understand it though, so it's okay if I say this stuff. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You shouldn't care as much about someone else's identity. Look more at yourself, because you are kind of making a show of yourself by being a dickhead. Evaluate yourself. And if you don't understand, educate yourself. That's what I mean. That's a lot of the time, if there's ever anything going on and I don't speak about it, it's because I don't understand it enough to speak about it. Also, if your friend comes out to you in a certain way, do not be a dickhead about it. And don't be like, I don't actually understand what that means. Be like, hey, I'm gonna do my own research on that, but I don't understand. Wait, I don't understand Russia, but do you see me saying Russia isn't a real country? I pressed send too quick. No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. My former school is super mean to gay people. I hate that schools are also just homophobic in a lot of ways. Because my school growing up, they like were allies, but if a kid was getting bullied for being gay, they wouldn't do shit. It's good. Say it's good. I put that quality fish in there. What's happening in chat? We're just talking about identity stuff and how people can be just disrespectful. You know. Man. I don't understand why people care so much about other people's stuff. Focus on yourself. You know? Like, focus on what you got going on. You must have such a boring life to say all this shit to people. You know? It's a bit annoying. What is the... Oh, 500, nice. What time is it now, chat? 1:30. We've gone for an hour and 30. I want to see what's in the shop. How are we doing, chat? I went to a school that was supposed to be, like, not religious. But then they made us say prayer every morning. Which is kind of funny. Red mullet. There's nothing here that I want. They do prayers in school? Yeah. Yeah. Like, I still know a lot of prayers by heart because it's kind of like baked into you. In fact, yeah, I grew up in Ireland, so I was in like Christian schools and stuff. And a lot of my family are Christians. Which is strange. Not strange, but like... I remember growing up and being like queer, like knowing I wasn't straight. And then seeing a lot of my extended family make comments about gay people. And I was kind of like, huh. That's a bit iffy. That's a little bit iffy. Like my family is in like my mom, dad and all that. Like my closer family were never like homophobic or anything like that. So it was like pretty easy for me to kind of like come out to them. Like, my extended family, I don't think believed it for a while until I like, announced that I was with Amy. I don't really talk a lot to my extended family too much. Because also they kind of like, you know. It's very clear where people's priorities lie. So when people suddenly start talking to you because they think you're of value, it's kind of like, you think I'm stupid. Like, I remember I was like, oh yeah, I moved to Brighton, and I love, I'm like, oh my god, like, I should come stay with you for like a weekend and explore Brighton, and I'm like, no. Last time you spoke to me, you were asking me to mind your son because you didn't think my streaming career was a career. You thought it wasn't a job. So why would I let you stay in my house? Why would I let you stay here? Also, you pretended you were sick on my birthday so you wouldn't have to give me a birthday text, but I saw your story and you were at a concert. So... you think I'm a silly Billy? You know, chat, that happened to me, one of my aunties, yeah. On my recent birthday. She knew I was home. And then texted my sister, like, a few days later. Being like, oh, I was really sick on Guqqie's birthday. And, like, I couldn't come to the dinner. Or say happy birthday in text message. Because I was so sick that my thumbs did not work. And then you saw in her story that she went to a concert the night before, and I was like, oh. And then as soon as I got to the UK again, after being home for my birthday, I got a text from my sister saying that she had dropped a card up to the house, knowing that I wasn't there. And it's kind of like, that's kind of funny. You know who you are if you're watching the stream, but you don't watch my streams. So, kind of funny. A family tea, chat. Not even tea, it's just a bit silly. L relative. That's the thing, I very much, like, with me personally, I know where people in my life's loyalties lie. So I'm chilling. But she could text your sister, she couldn't text you, that's what I'm saying. I never got a text message. And then she was like, I don't have her number, but like 2 months prior, I had not changed my number in like 3 years, by the way, chat. 2 months prior, I got a text message from her asking me to mind her son. And I'm like, you have my number. What are you doing? It's a bit silly. And it's really funny because whenever I'm home now, my mother... It's so funny, chat. My mother doesn't tell my extended family members that I'm home. Because she knows that they're just gonna come over and try, like... be, like, weird towards me. So she's like, no. What is my son? Babysitter's son. Sorry, chat. It's just really funny. Welcome to the stream. Hi, it's my first time. Welcome, welcome, lovely. Like babysit, yeah. What else do I have to do? Kind of looking around if there's any trees or anything for me to chop down. I'm kind of just waiting for crops, which is annoying, but... Oh, wait, here. It was really funny as well, because a lot of my family didn't, like, my extended family didn't know I was home for Christmas. So, like, my mom was like, oh, we're just having a small Christmas, so, like, don't come up. And then I was just there with Amy, like... And there's a lot of kids in my family that know Amy as a content creator. And are fans of Amy. And my mom just didn't... My mom was like, no. It was really funny. Hello. I was laughing. I was just chatting to chat. I was just nothing. We're just talking. I was talking about what's it called what was I talking about now? I was just talking about how God, why am I forgetting now? Why do I have a tiny brain? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I am wearing. Oh, I don't want that to see that. Oh, thank you. Oh. Hi guys, new camera angle. Are you bored? Do you want me to end? Why are you shaking your head? To you or? Are you tired? You're gonna snap my camera thing. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I know you swear. I've not worn socks for 3 days and you've not noticed.
I have noticed.
I've not pointed it out. Should have pointed it out. I would have pointed it out if you weren't.
Everywhere.
That's what I mean. So if you did wear socks all the time and you didn't wear socks. It's a big detail about me because I always wear socks. Oh, my toes are wriggling. Oh, I've just noticed I've just been standing in game. You fixed my camera. It's like not properly. It's perfect. Oh, into it. Me asking if you wanted me to end and you were like, food? What do you want for food? No? What are you feeling for food? We're gonna end up now. I've left for an hour and 40 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna end. Bye guys! We're gonna end up today.
Alright, girlfriend privileges. I'm not well, I get my.
Yeah, Amy's not well, chat. It's actually raining as well, so next time we'll get to the minor thing. Okay. Shadows! Who raid? Raid you? Who do raid you? Offline raid. For geek. Hold on. Where's me? Nice sport! Okay. Phone's like 500. Why would I? Raid. Raid Akko. Let me show you. What did she ask? I love that image. Chat will never see that image. Guys, we have the funniest TikTok draft that you guys are never going to see. And it is the funniest image. It's so funny. It's funny. Bye guys. Bye. Bye, viewers.